Shalom, shalom. I want to talk, hopefully this won't be too long, but I want to talk about what it means to be obedient to the Lord, YHVH. And I'm going to give some examples based on the Bible. I may not hit everybody, but I want to try to hit the important ones. And the first one I want to start off was Noah. Noah was obedient, built an ark that never rained. Or told him, build an ark. And I can imagine all the people that thought that he was crazy to include his wife, sons, and his daughter-in-laws. Yet, that obedience saved 7 people and the animals that were on earth. Let's back up before Abraham. Joseph was obedient. That obedience caused him to, in a sense, be thrown in jail for something that he didn't do. He was obedient to God and did not want to commit adultery with Potiphar's wife. Thrown in jail. And that obedience allowed him to be second in command in Egypt and saved his family from the famine, because the famine was great. Let's go with Moses. After 40 years, Moses was obedient. You can say that at first he was trying to get out of it, but at the end of the day, he was obedient. And that obedience allowed millions of people, Jewish people, Israelites, to come out of Egypt, to come out of bondage. Joshua, after Moses died, that obedience led those same people to the promised land. And that same same time, Rahab the harlot, she was obedient, believed in the Lord, and her obedience saved her family and allowed her to marry a son of a captain from the tribe of Judah. And the rest is history. Boaz, Obed, Jesse, David, all the way down to Yeshua. King David, obedience. Finally, after all the trials and tribulations that he had to go through, was king of Israel, all Israel. And they prospered and were safe. No troubles. Prospered for 40 years. Then, of course, you got the prophets who, for their obedience, helped the Jewish people, the Israelites, to get through some hardships because of their disobedience. Then you got Yeshua. His obedience, which led him to be crucified on the cross, allowed all who believe in him to be saved from all their sins. And then you have Paul, who his obedience allowed the Gentile nations, the heathens, to hear the gospel of Yeshua. Obedience to the Lord, to what he has called you to do. You, no one else, you. It's not for the person who was called, but for those that may be in his family and for others to come. And if you're at a crossroads where people may not understand your obedience, just look back at the word and understand what it means to be obedient to our Heavenly Father, to the Most High. Again, it's not about you. In many cases, it's about those people who don't understand you and future generations. Anyway, you guys have a blessed night. Shalom, shalom.